finished his exams or something like that, and then he is eating a DiGiorno pizza or something, and I don't know, I really like the sound. I mean, he's using a Yeti mic, so it could be the Yeti mic, but I don't know what it was. It was just something really nice about that video, and I like some of these eating videos. The mic plays a big role, so we'll see how this one works out, but I haven't done one of these in a while, and usually when I'm having these snacky kind of things, I like to make a video so that, I don't know, it just gives me a reason and I don't feel as guilty for, having this stuff, because then I'm like, oh, well, I made a video out of it, but you guys can just sort of humor me on this. So they've changed the packaging. I haven't been here for a long, long time. I usually don't get pizza. Like I said, I don't really love, Little Caesars or anything. Little Caesars, it's really just that cheesy bread. I really don't care for their pizza because their sauce is way too sweet. So I usually get the pizza without sauce if I am going to get one. And then if I'm here, I almost always also get it without sauce. But this is just a simple cheese pizza. Let's open it up here. Okay, I hope there's enough light so you can kind of see. Looks really good. So this is a personal pan, medium. It's not a personal pan, but it's a pan pizza. I mean, just cheese. I didn't get anything too fancy. So we'll see how I'm gonna eat this with the mic, because I'm using that. I'm using the new mic, and it's pretty soft. It's pretty gooey, actually. Let me just take this piece, and I'll just try a little here. Sorry if I'm hitting the mic with the. So the pizza is actually, it's a little crispy piece from the crust. It's quite good. Very soft. It's fresh. I just picked it up out of the store just a minute ago. And as you can see, it's pretty greasy though. That's the only problem with these pan pizzas. But for some reason, I've never really gotten into the crust unless it's a pan pizza. I guess it's the bread becomes a little better fried or something. So there's not much crunch to this for some reason, but I haven't had the crust. That was actually just a crispier cheese piece. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit of crunch out of this. A little bit, but this is a super, super soft pizza. Maybe because it's fresh. I remember that the personal pan, those little ones that you can even get those at Taco Bell. Those are a little bit crispier, but let's see. So you can kind of see it it's drooping a little bit, but you know, these are not like New York style or any of those thin crust pizzas. It's whatever. Well, it's really good after a long time I haven't had. But I will say the cheese is a little different than Caesar's. I don't know why that cheese is. I guess it's a little drier, or it's a little bit of an aged mozzarella taste. This one has this is definitely saltier. I'm trying to get as much sound out of this as I can, but it's a pretty chewy affair. But some of you guys like the gum chewing, so I don't know. Maybe this is close to that sound. had just made like the sauce was way too heavy in what do you call it? Just the tomato paste, like as if they hadn't mixed. Usually, I think they should be getting a mix, like a standardized thing, but that was like someone had just slathered tomato paste, and if you've ever had tomato paste, it's way too concentrated of a taste. So that was pretty bad. The best Pizza Hut that I've ever had was in Toronto. That one was awesome. My uncle lives there, so when I would visit him, we would, usually make at least one trip at some point on the trip. We would end up there, and the pizza was like the best I've ever had. Okay, guys, so I can't do any more. This will be like, a breakfast, and I might even get some lunch out of this. But, so this was the taste test for Pizza Hut. I really didn't need to make a video, but I just kind of feel a little better that I got something else out of it. Otherwise, then I'd just be sitting in the car eating a pizza and probably feeling kind of not that great. But I feel okay right now. I think it's okay. I hope you enjoyed it. This was kind of short. They've changed their box. I think I mentioned that. They used to have, or when I remembered, I thought it was a white box. Like a white box with the Pizza Hut logo on it. But I think at some point they went with a more natural look, like a brown sort of look. And that's what we've got. So it says mushrooms. If I touch it, my hands are like super greasy. I didn't pick napkins up. I think I gotta go back in and get I might have some napkins in the car, but I can't like do tracing. Well, I guess I can sort of do the tracing, but I can't really touch the box because it's just the greasiest situation here. Anyway, it says mushrooms and garlic and tomato. I don't know what it's, pepperoni up there, peppers or something, and olives, and made fresh for you. Pizza. Okay, guys. So have a good night. I should probably go to sleep. It's getting a little late. I don't even know why I just got into this pizza craving at the last minute. I think because I was cleaning today, and I didn't have the Swiffer in that room, and so I just had the rag, and I was cleaning with, I just threw the rag on the floor and was using my leg to, my foot to clean. It was not like a lot. I just, it was a small area, but later on then my foot was sort of hurting because of maybe it wasn't used to that activity or whatever it was. And so then I thought, well, I need some calcium, and then this pizza idea never kind of left me. I mean, I guess I could have had some milk, but I don't really drink milk just because I noticed that I sometimes get a reaction from milk. I don't think it's from the milk per se or a lactose issue. A lot of milks, well, all milks nowadays have synthetic vitamin A added to it, and some of them even have carrageenan and a couple of other ingredients. I mean, you got to look at the back. Even if you're getting the organic, they're required to put the vitamin A. And I think I actually react to that. They said there's a BBC study, BBC documentary. It's on YouTube. But there was a scientist who found that the synthetic vitamin A actually causes it pulls the calcium out of the bones, if you can believe that. It's a phenomenon where, Western countries that have the highest milk and dairy consumption strangely also have the highest osteoporosis, and it doesn't make any sense. And he found that in those same countries they have synthetic vitamin A and D added to their dairy products, and that's actually what might be the problem. So you got to be a little bit careful about milk. But most cheeses, if they're full fat cheeses, they don't have the synthetic vitamin A, and I don't get a reaction this was a law, um, the rates were very low. So it really might be a link that that guy found. This is somehow not really promoted though, so it's just something that I happened to see on this documentary. It's on YouTube. You can find it. It's part of the BBC. But anyway, that's why I avoid the milk. So then the pizza just seemed like a good idea. But I wanted the cheesy bread. I really just wanted the cheese. So I hope the sound came out okay, and there wasn't too much background sound. I mean, there are cars and stuff. People are. I'm in the parking right outside the Pizza Hut. So people are coming in and out. It's pretty busy here. The restaurant was totally full of people, even though I don't know, what is it, Monday. So it was pretty packed anyway. And people, I guess, just it's a nightly thing for some people. It's one of those easy foods, you could always put it together. But I usually don't go for the pizza unless somebody else orders it. I don't know what it is. I'm kind of like that. I'll wait when it's one of those